Alright, good morning. Welcome again to my class. I am Sir Greg. So for this week, we'll have our new lesson. So let's have first our, yes, let's have first our objectives. So the first one is to express rational numbers from fraction form to decimal form and vice versa. Number two will have to perform operations on rational numbers. Okay? So those are objectives for today. So please be guided. Okay, so now we have rational numbers. So when we say rational numbers, what comes into your mind? Okay, so rational numbers or rational number are numbers which can be written as a quotient of two integers where a over b where b is not equal to 0. So any rational number can be expressed in fraction form or in decimal form. Again, as it says, numbers which can be written as a quotient of two integers where a over b where b is equal not equal to 0. So, meaning maging fraction siya in the form of fractional form. Okay? Yun po yung sinasabing rational numbers. Or pwede rin po siya maging decimal form. Diba? Kasi pag yung divide natin yung fraction, naging decimal number. Tama? Okay. Yun po yung sinasabing rational numbers. Okay. Let's have all this one. So all numbers including natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers are rational numbers. A number of the form P over Q where Q is not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Again, that's katulad kanina. Then here, P and Q both are integers. Ayan, P and Q daw are integers. Example, we have the quantity of negative 5 over 6, 11 over 5, 2 over 15, and so on. Okay, those are example of rational numbers. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now let's have this one. Let's define the number set. So these are counting numbers. Para lang ma-refresh sa mind nyo. So counting numbers starts from whole number 1 and so on. Pataas, di ba? Positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Then, those are counting numbers. Pag sinabing whole numbers, magsisimula tayo sa 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pataas are whole numbers. Okay? Para clear lang. Then integers. So as we discussed last week, di ba? Integers are positive and negative numbers. Yun yun from a number line, di ba? From 0 to the right, positive numbers. From 0 to the left, negative numbers. Whole numbers, integers. Okay, then rational numbers, we have this one, negative 1.5, negative 1, negative 0.5, 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, and so on. So the right and positive numbers, to the left, negative numbers. Okay? So those are rational numbers. So, di ba, paano natin basahin yung decimal form na to? Mamaya, we will have to discuss. Okay, so sana nasusundan? Let's have this one first. Discuss lang natin to. So, what can you observe? Yes, mayroon tayong pinaka-outer, pinaka-inner, right? Parang earth lang, di ba? May core, tapos yung pinaka-outer ay crust, di ba? Yun. Yun ba yun? Yung outer ng earth crust? Basta yung outer layer niya. Mapapansin natin, pinakalabas yung rational numbers. What is the inner one? Ayan. Yung pinaka nasa loob ay counting numbers. Yun yung 1 at pataas. Okay? Then, kasunod, yung kulay blue naman po ay zero, whole numbers. Mula sa 0 and so on. Okay? Then, integers. Ayan, yung black one, integers. Yun yung negative and whole positive numbers. Integers po yun. And then, mapapansin natin yung rational numbers yung pinaka-outer part. Pinapakita dito yung mixed number, decimal numbers, we have fractional form or fractions, then, negative and positive. Ayan, yun po yung mga rational numbers. Actually, class, lahat ng nasa loob are, yes, hawak siya ng rational numbers. Kumbaga, pwede siya, yes, rational number din siya. Kasi pwede siyang isulat into a ratio. Okay? Kasi pag sinabi nating rational numbers, is a ratio of two numbers. Yung whole number kasi, di ba, class? Halimbawa, di ba, whole number, sabi natin 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Halimbawa, we have whole number 5. Yung 5 can be write as a ratio po. Di ba? 5 has a denominator of 1. Lahat ng whole numbers may denominator na 1. Kaya pwede siya. Kaya tinatawag din siyang rational numbers. Okay? Pero we'll just have to focus now muna on the fractional and then the decimal numbers for rational numbers for this lesson. Okay, let's have this one. So, sabi natin rational numbers, bakit? Susulat natin into a ratio po. So, fraction, ayan. A fraction po or a ratio. Ayan. Itong mga examples natin sa taas in the boxes, in sa box, bawat isa, yung 8 na to, we'll have to write that one into a fractional form. Paano po ba isulat to into a fractions? Example, yung negative 1/4, ano yung fraction niya? Of course, 1/4 pa rin, tama. How about yung 7? Okay, let's see. Ito yung example natin. Ito yung sagot natin. And so negative 1/4, the fractional form is negative 1/4 pa rin. Yung 7, 7/1. Sabi nga natin, whole numbers have a denominator of 1. So 0.5, so babasahin natin to as, yes, we'll have to read this one as 0 and 5/10. Okay, mula sa point na yan, sa decimal point, meron tayong tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. Okay, may THS sa dulo, ha? Hindi NDS kasi po decimal numbers. Okay, pwede mong sabihin din 5/10. Yung dot kasi, yung point, binabasa natin siya as and. And, okay. Kaya naging 1/2 siya. Bakit? Kasi 5/10. So, 5/10 sa LCD natin ay 5/10 divided by 5. Kaya naging 1/2. 2/3 pa rin yung fractional form. Negative 21, naging negative 21/1. 0 is 0/1. Kahit, yes. Diba? Pag dinivide natin yung 0 by 1, 0 pa rin. So, babalik pa rin tayo to the number. 0, diba? 0.05. So, we'll have this one as 5 hundredths. 5 hundredths. Okay? Hundredths. H-U-N-D-R-E-D-T-H-S. Hundredths. Okay? Pwede pong sabihin 0 and 5 hundredths. Kasi po 0 naman sa left side. Understood na yan. Na pwede rin lang sabihin na 5 hundredths. Kasi tens, hundredths. Yun yung place ng 5. So, equivalent siya sa 1/20. Bakit naging 1/20 yung fractional form? Kasi po nasa hundreds place yung 5, yung last term. So, maging 5/100. So, 5/100. So, i-divide natin siya ng 5. Kaya naging 1/20. Okay? Di ba? 5/100. Dinivide sa 5. Kaya 1/20. Then, negative 2.3. Kung binabasa natin siya as negative 2 and 3/10. Ayan. So, gagawin natin, pag ginawang fraction, mayroon tayong magiging mixed number siya. May whole number muna sa una, negative 2, and then 3/10. Pwede din siya maging improper, pero dito, pwede rin maging mix. Ayan, 3/10. Bakit 3/10? Kasi 3 tas 10 plus, kaya 3/10. Yun na yun. So, negative 2/3, negative 2 and 3/10. Ayan. Yun po yung pagkakas. Para sinusulat natin siya as whole number. Kaya kasi po, negative 2 and. So, whole number siya, ginawang mix. Tapos, yung fraction, 3/10. Okay? Kasi po, nasa 10th place yung 3. Okay? So, I hope it is clear. So, let's proceed to another one. Ayan. Converting rational numbers into different forms. Ayan, fraction to decimals. So, we must understand that the fraction bar represent division, di ba? Yung fraction bar represent division. So, 3/5 can really be read as 3 divided by 5. Tama, di ba? Pag fractional form yung bar na yan, represent naman talaga as division. So, we can use long division to convert this fraction into a decimal number. Yes, we'll have to divide it by the long method. Okay, or long division. By the way, class, ang tawag sa number na nasa taas, di ba, 3/5? Ang tawag sa nasa taas, di ba, are you familiar with that? Di ba, numerator yan. Okay. Yung 5, yung nasa baba, denominator. Yes. Again, yung nasa taas, numerator, yung nasa baba, denominator. Okay? So, sabi dito, para maging decimal number yung fraction, we'll have to divide by using the long method or long division. So, 3 divided by 5. So, magiging 3 as a dividend and then 5 as a divisor. So, since yung 3 hindi kaya ma-divide ng 5, we'll just have to add 0 sa loob sa dividend, okay? So, ngayon, yung 30 can divided na by 5, tama? So, 30 divided by 5 is equals to 6. So, since nag-add lang tayo ng 0, so maglalagay na tayo dito ng point. So, 6 na po. So, 0.6 or 6/10. Okay, yung sagot, then multiply 6 times 5, 30. So, minus 30 minus 30, subtract it, magiging 0 na siya. Kaya ang decimal form ng 3 over 5 is equivalent to 6 tenths. Okay, or 0.6. Okay, the proper way of reading is 6 tenths. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Fraction to decimals. Okay, now let's convert this ratio into decimals. So itong fractions na to, or ratio, yes. Huwag malilito ha, pag fraction or ratio, yun na po yun. Okay, so let's have this one. Let's convert this one into a decimal number. How about 4 over 5? Yes, we have 0.8. You'll just have to divide 4 by 5 is equal to 0.8. Divide 5 by divided by 8 is equals to 0.625, or we'll have to read this one as, diba, tens, hundreds, thousands. So maging 625 thousands. Yung basa natin. Dito ha, thousands kasi decimal numbers. Dito naman 8 tenths. Number 2, 625 thousands. Okay, then number 3, 3 divided by 4, ang sagot ay 0.75 or 75 hundredths. Yes, 75 hundredths. Then number 4, 2 divided by 9, maging sagot ay 0.2 tenths. Kaso nga lang may bar. What does it mean kapag may bar sa taas? Tama, yung number ay repeating. Yes, nauulit. Kaso ang maging sagot dito ay 0.2222. Continuous po siya. Repeat lang yung 2 pero walang hangganan kasi paulit-ulit lang yung 2, okay? Number 5, 5 divided by 6 or 5 over 6 is equivalent to 0.83 hundredths. Kaso may bar yung 3, ibig sabihin 83333 hanggang dulo, dulo, paulit-ulit lang yung 3, repeating po yung 3, okay? The number 6, 2 divided by 3 is equals to 6 tenths. Kaso may bar, ibig sabihin paulit-ulit din po yung 6. So maging 0.66666. Okay, that's it. So those are repeating numbers. Okay, so are you familiar now on how to read and how to make a fractional form into a decimal number? Very good class. Okay, so very good for our listeners, for our watchers also. Thank you. Okay, now let's have now this one. Okay, papaliwanag lang natin. Again, this is terminating. Sorry for the misspell kasi nagkapalit yung N, yung T tsaka A, dapat N-A-T-I-N-G po. So, terminating decimals. Pag sinabing terminating decimal, those are numbers that has an end or may dulo, may hangganan. Okay. Ibig sabihin, wala siyang repeating numbers. Ito naman kanina yung may mga bars. Yun yung sinasabing repeating decimals. Yung nauulit po kasi yung isang number doon. Kaya repeating decimal tawag doon. Okay? So, I hope it is clear to you now. Okay, let's proceed. Yeah, now let's convert rational numbers into different forms. By decimal naman ngayon to fraction. Di ba kanina fraction to decimals? So ngayon decimal to fraction. For terminating decimal, simply say the number and we will hear its place value po ito, hindi pulse. Place value to identify the denominator. Example, 8 and 243 hundreds, tens, hundred, thousands. Thousands pala kasi tens, hundred, thousands. So 8 and 243 thousands. Ayan, kung paano basahin, nasa baba. So, 8 and 243 thousands. Ayan, yan po yung spell ng pag-decimal number sa THS sa dulo. Kapag whole numbers, di ba, NDS lang. Yung thousands, dahil decimal numbers, thousands. Okay. So, ito po siya susulat natin na whole number first, mixed number, yung 8 na whole number, nasa unahan. Then, maging fraction ay 243, din over 1,000 kasi nasa thousands place yung 3. Yung last digit, okay? So that's it. Again, I hope it is clear. Okay, let's have this one. Convert this one to fractions, decimal numbers to fractions. First, we'll have to identify first what are the place value of from the decimal point, okay? So, 9.302, diba? 302, ibig sabihin, nauna siya 3 mula sa point, followed by 0, and then 2. So, ilan pong place value yun? So, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so thousands yung 2. So, meaning, magiging whole number yung 9, 302 sa taas, sa fraction, and then sa baba ay 1,000. Tama? Yan, reveal natin. Ayan po, yan yung maging sagot. 7 and 37, 10 ay hundreds, tens, hundreds kasi number 2. Kaya 7 whole number, 37 over 100. Ito naman, 52 hundreds. Ibig sabihin, 52 sa taas, 100 sa baba. Okay? Pwede rin siya simplify. Okay. Then, 2.2103. So, maging 2 numbers, 2103 tas over 10,000. Bakit 10,000? Kasi po, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Okay, yun po yun. Yung 2 tens, hundreds, yung 1. Thousands, yung 0. 3, 10,000s. Kaya 10,000 sa baba. The number 5, 8.4. So 8 and 4 tenths. Okay? 1 and 0, 1.02. So maging 1 and 2 hundredths. Ayan. Kaya 1 yung whole number. 2 sa taas, numerator, and then sa baba, 100. Okay? So that's it on how we write those decimal numbers into fractions. Pwede rin naman siya maging improper, no? Paano gawin improper to? Ita-times natin yung denominator sa whole number and then i-add sa taas, tapos yung denominator yun pa din. Okay, gawin natin dito sa number, ano? O, yan, yun po yun, ha? Okay, now, let's have this one. Adding fractions. So how do we add fractions or rational numbers? Same denominator. Okay, pag sinabing same denominator, they are similar fraction, right? Okay, magkatulad. So add the numerators, keep the same denominator, and then simplify. Ang gagawin lang daw natin, kukopyahin lang natin kasi same denominator or similar term na sila, kukopyahin lang natin yung denominator, then add the numerator. Kaya maging 2 plus 4 over 9 equals to 2 plus 4, 6 over 9. The simplest form or lowest term, magiging 2 over 3. Bakit po? Simplify ba sila by 2 ay by 3? Kaya 6 divided by 3 ay 2, 9 divided by 3 ay 3. Kaya 2/3 is the lowest term. Okay? So that's it for adding fractions with the same denominator or similar fractions. Okay, let's have this one. Adding fraction, how to add fraction with different denominators. Ngayon naman magkaiba. Pag sinabing different denominators, they are dissimilar fraction. Okay, dissimilar. Ayan. Paano ba mag-add ng dissimilar fraction? Number one, write each fraction as an equivalent fraction with the LCD or the least common denominator. Pinakamababang number na pwedeng ma-divide ng denominators. Add the numerators and keep the LCD and then simplify. Okay, example. 1/3 plus 1/4 is equals to, so ang denominator natin ay 3 and 4. So what will be the least common denominator? Ano pa yung mababang number na pwedeng mag-divide ng 3 and 4? Yes, we have 12. Very good. 12. So, ang mangyayari dyan, ang gagawin natin denominator yung 12, tapos divided by 3, di ba? So, maging 4 times 1, 4. 12 divided by 4, 3 times 1, 3. Kaya, naging 4, 12 plus 3 over 12. Pinakita lang dito isa-isa kung paano yung process, no? Then, 4 over 12 plus 3 over 12. So, just add that numerator. So, maging 7 over 12. Copy the denominator, the LCD. 7 over 12, yun na po. That is now our lowest term. So that is now our final answer. Okay? So that is for adding the similar denominator. So paano gawin? Paano magkaroon ng equal denominator? Kukunin yung LCD, least common denominator. And then kapag magkatulad na, saka na natin simplify and then add the numerator and then lowest term. Okay? So that's it for adding the similar or different denominators. Okay, adding fractions. Okay, add ulit tayo. Ito pa. 2 over 9 plus 5 over 6. Ayan, 18 yung LCD niya. Ayan po. So, magiging 18 siya, di ba? 18 divided by 9, 2 times 2, 4. Kaya 4 over 18 plus 18 divided by 6 equals to 3 times 5, 15. Kaya 15 over 18. So, yes, 4 plus 15, 19 over 18. O, pwede rin maging 1 and 1 and 1, 18. Mixed number. Pero ganyan na lang din po as is. Okay? So, 19 over 18. Next. Yan, example pa natin. To add decimals, ayan, adding decimals naman po. So, paano ba mag-add ng decimal numbers? So, line up the decimal points, fill in zeros if necessary, add columns. Ayan, i-line up down natin yung mga points ng decimal points and then fill in zeros if necessary and then add columns. Ibig sabihin yung magkakatapat, yun yung i-add. Okay, example, 2.4 plus 0.35 or 2 and 4 tenths plus 35 hundredths. Ayan. So, paano yan? I-write natin yung column nila, magkatapat yung point. Ayan. Then, add 0. Ayan. Kasi po, it means 0 na po siya. Then, add 0 plus 5, 5, 4 plus 3, 7. Then, copy the decimal point. Then, bring down 2. Ayan. So, plus po yan ha. Dapat may plus sign dyan. 2.75 or 2 and 75 hundredths. Again, adding rational numbers. Ayan. So, adding rational numbers. So, applying the rules of adding integers. Ang rule nila ay magkaiba kasi, di ba? Apply na magamit dito. So, different sign, you'll have to subtract, then copy the sign of the bigger number. So, 7 plus negative 3 is 4. Bigger number is 7, kaya 4 yung positive yung 4. Then, simplify 4 over 10, then divided by 2. Tama? Kasi po yung makakapag-simplify sa 4 over 10. Kaya naging 2 over 5. Ayan. Another one, negative 4 over 12 plus negative 5 over 12. So, magkatulad ngayon. Just copy the 12 denominator and then magkatulad yung sign, then add the numbers and then copy the sign. Diba? Ayan. So, negative 9 over 12 is equals negative 9 over 12. Pwede rin ganito sa gitna. Pwede rin sa isang sign. Basta isang negative sign lang. Then, simplify. Magiging negative 3 over 4. Okay? Anong nakapag-divide sa 9 and 12? Yes, we have 3. So, 3/4 is the lowest term. Okay, let's have... Okay, another one. So, negative 5 over 6 plus 3 over 4, dissimilar naman sila. So, magkaiba yung sign. So, kukunin muna natin yung LCD. Yes. Ang LCD ng 6 and 4 ay 12. Ayan. So, 12. Ayan po. 12 divided by 6 ay 2 times 5, negative 10. 12 divided by 4 ay 3 times 3, 9. Kaya 9 over 12. Then, magkaiba yung sign. Negative 10 plus 9. So, magsasubtract tayo. So, maging negative 1, right? Kasi mas mataas yung 10, negative 1. Then, copy the LCD 12. That's why we have negative 1 over 12. That is our lowest term. Then, the second one, negative 7 over 8 plus negative 9 over 10. So, magkaiba din po. Anong LCD ng 8 and 10? Ang LCD nila ay 40. So, ang mangyayari, 40 divided by 8 is equals to 5 times 7, negative 35. Kasi po negative 7 po siya, kaya negative 35. Plus, 40 divided by 10 is 4 times 9, 36. So, negative 7, so negative 36. Since nag-add tayo na magkatulad yung sign, so kopyahin na lang natin yung sign, tapos add the numbers. Ayan, copy LCD 40, negative 35 plus 36 plus 71 over 40. So, negative sign. Bakit? Magkatulad kasi negative yung pinag-add. Diba? Add, keep sign. Same equals add, kapag same daw yung sign, add and then keep the sign. Diba? Yun yung rule natin sa addition. The signs. Diba sa integers, sabi natin, same sign, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Use the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Remember that song? Okay, very good. Okay, subtraction naman tayo of the similar fraction or yes, magkaiba yung denominator. Okay, dito naman tayo sa negative 3 over 8 minus 1/4. Magkaiba yung yes, denominator. So, LCD muna tayo. Ayan, ang LCD ng 8 and 4 ay yes, we have 8. Ayan, so mangyayari, 8 divided by 8, 1. So, times 3, negative 3 pa rin kasi negative 9 na yung unahan. Then, minus sign, diba? Subtraction. So, 8 divided by 4, 4, 8, 2 times 1, 2. Ayan, so naging negative 2 over 8. So, minus po siya yung operation. So, applying the rule in subtraction, we have KCC, keep, change, change. So, keep natin yung negative 3 over na sign. Ayan. And then yung minus sign, magiging plus sign. Then yung 2 over 8 magiging positive, ay negative na siya. Okay, di ba KCC? Keep, change, change. So, yung minus ay naging plus, and 2 naging negative. Then, magiging negative 3 over 8 plus negative 2 over 8. Then, you have similar fraction now. So, copy the denominator and then add the numbers kasi magkatulad na sila ng sign. So, negative 3 plus negative 2 is negative 5. So, the final answer is negative 5 over 8. Okay? That's it. Okay, let's have subtracting decimals. So, how to subtract decimals? So, ganun pa rin po sa integers. Again, applying pa rin the rule in KCC. Keep, change, change. Okay, so hayaan natin yung 4 positive siya, di ba? 4 and 7 hundredths maging positive pa rin. Yung minus sign maging plus sign. Yung 9.3 or 9 and 3 tenths magiging negative 9 and 3 tenths po. Okay? Ayan, ipakita lang muna natin yung method na long method, yung ganitong process, yung usual. Ayan, so lagyan natin ng 0, then subtract. Manghiram tayo ng 1 sa 3, kaya maging 10 minus 7 is equals to 3. Then 2, 0 minus 0, so 2 pa rin. Then 9, magiging ano na siya? 9 pa rin. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5 and 23 hundredths. Okay. Pero dapat yung sign ay magiging what? Negative po. Yes, tama. Kasi bigger number si 9. Diba? Ito yon, negative 9.3 or 9 and 3 tenths. That's why the answer is negative 5 and 23 hundredths. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you follow. Yes, you can follow. That's it. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. Add. So negative 6 plus negative 9. What is the answer? Okay, we have, yes, very good. We have a negative 15. So same sign, add and keep. Okay. How about how about 3 over 10 plus 1 over 8? What is the answer? Yes, we have B, 1 half. Okay, bakit naging 1 half? Kasi 3 plus 1 is 4, copy denominator, so 4 over 8. So lowest term, divided by 4, kaya naging 4 over 8, naging 1 half. Okay? How about this one? 3 over 4 plus 1 over 6. Anong LCD nila? 6 and 4. Naging ano yung sagot? Yes, that's correct. We have 11 over 12. Bakit kaya? Kasi po by 12, di ba? 12 divided by 4 is 3 times 3, 9. 12 divided by 6 ay 2 times 1 is 2. So 9 plus 2, 2 is 11 over 12. Kaya B is correct answer. You subtract 5 minus negative 8. So KCC, keep, change. So maging 5 plus 8, di ba? So the correct answer is D, right? Okay, do you agree? Okay. Yes, that's correct. D is the correct answer. But this one, 4 over, yes, how about this one? 4 over 6 minus 2 over 6. So similar fraction. So 4 minus 2 is 2 over 6 or equivalent to 1 third, right? Okay, let's see. Tama tayo. Yes, that's correct. 1 third, letter C. How about this one? How about that one? The answer is yes. Let's see if your answer is correct. Yes, we have 1 over 12. Why? The LCD is 24. 24 divided by 8 is 3 times 4, 12. 24 divided by 12 is 2 times 5, 10. So, yes, we have 10. Right? Sabi ko kanina 10. Sige, ulitin natin. 24 divided by 8 ay 3 times 4, 12. Tama. Then, 24 divided by 12 ay 2 times 5 ay 10. So, magiging ano? Bakit naging 11 over 24? Naging 1 over 12. Tama, di ba? 24 yung LCD, right? 24 divided by 8, 3. Times 4, 12. Okay, may 12 over 24 na tayo, ha? Then, 24 divided by 12 ay 2 times 5 ay 10. So, maging 10 over 12. Okay. So, meron tayong, yes, 12. Kanina, 12 over 24. Meron tayong 10 over 24. So, magiging 12 minus 10. So, maging 2 over 24. Okay. Kaya po naging 1 over 12 kasi po yung 2 over 24, LCD nila ay lowest term ay 1 over 12. That's correct. Divided by 2. I hope you followed. Okay? Okay, so that's it. So let's proceed now to multiplying or multiply and divide rational numbers. This is just easy class. Okay. Now, how to multiply fractions and decimals. Ayan. Fractions, numerator times numerator. Denominator times denominator. Ganun lang po how to multiply. How about decimals? Count, write justify numbers, count all the decimal spaces from right. So, ganun lang. Okay? How to multiply sign numbers. So, different sign, negative. Same sign, positive. O, yun lang po yun. Kapag magkaiba yung sign, negative. Kapag magkatulad, positive. Okay? Mag-multiply ng numbers. Okay? Examples, tignan natin. Ayan, meron pa tayong how to apply multiply rational numbers. Number 1, change it to fraction form if they are in mixed number or decimal form. Number 2, multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. Okay, numerator ha, times natin pati denominator sa denominator. Number 3, simplify the answer and write it into mixed form if necessary. Okay. Example, 3 over 4 times 1 half is equals to, ayan, 1 times, 3 times 1, 3, numerator, numerator, 4 times 2, 8, denominator, denominator. So the answer is 3 over 8. Yan, tama. So dito naman sa pangalawang example, 32 and 2 tenths times 6 and 11 hundredths. So we just have the multiplication, the long method. Ayan, the times natin, ayan po yung process. Diba, isa-isa lang muna. So, 1 times 2, 2, 1 times 2, 2 ulit, 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 2, align tayo dito sa 1, sa pangalawa. So, 2. So, 1 times 2 ulit, 2. So, 1 times 6, 3 ulit. Okay, then the third one, 6. Align natin sa 6 yung sagot. Okay, 6 times 2, 12, carry 1. 6 times 2, 12 plus 1, 13. Ayan. Dito na yon, kaya carry 1. 6 times 3, 18 plus 1, so 19. Ayan, kaya may 19 tayo. Then, nag-add tayo ng 0 dito kasi understood na po yun. Sa dulo ay 0. Then add 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, plus 2, 7, 3 plus 3, 6, then bring down 19. Kasi wala naman, di ba? Then, count the decimal points. Sa lahat yun, ha? Masika, sa multiplier tsaka sa multiplicand. So, 1, 2, 3. So, tatlo. Kaya mula doon sa dulo, mamove tayo ng tatlo. 1, 2, 3. Or magka-count tayo ng tatlo. 1, 2, 3, tapos point. So, the correct answer or the final answer is 196 and 742 thousandths. Yun po yung sagot natin. Okay? So, that's it. So, that's how it easy. Okay. So, meron tayong steps to follow. Ayan. Ayan. So, decimals determine the sign. So, answer is positive. So, convert its mixed number to its improper fraction. Ayan. Itong mga example natin, gagawin muna natin improper fraction para mabilis tayong mag-times. Paano magiging improper fraction? Ita-times lang natin sa taas. Okay? So, 3 times 4, negative 12, plus 1, 13 over 3. 3 times 6, negative 18, times plus 2, negative 20 over 3. Dapat negative sign siya, di ba? Okay. Yes. Dapat negative sign. Ayan. So, negative 13 over 3 times negative 20 over 3. Then, multiply fractions. Ito times lang natin yung taas. Numerator, denominator. So, negative 3 times negative 20, negative 13 times negative 20 is equivalent to positive 260. 3 times 3 is equivalent to 9. So, that is now our answer. Ayan. Pwede natin i-convert to mixed number. Okay, pwede rin naman. So, 28 and 8 over 9. I-divide lang natin para maging, mixed number. Di ba? Pag pinultiply din naman natin to, so 9 times 18 plus 8 is equivalent to 260 over 9. Di ba? Ganun po. 9 times 18, the answer, i-add natin sa 8. Ang sagot ay 260 over 9. Kaya ito po yung babalik. Okay? So, it's our example for that. Okay, now let's divide fractions and decimals. So, how to divide? Paano ba mag-divide ng fractions and decimals? Pag fraction, multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, pag fraction, i-multiply natin yung numbers reciprocal. Then, pag decimals naman, move the decimal in the divisor to create a whole number. Move the same amount in the dividend. O kung paano ka nag-move sa divisor, ganun din mag-move sa dividend para maging whole number. How about kapag sa sign? Different sign, negative. Same sign, positive. Okay. Ganun po tayo mag-divide ng fractions at decimals. Ganun pa rin yung rule sa sign sa multiplication. Kaya nga sila magkasama lagi. Okay, now, dividing rational numbers. Let's have this one. Okay, so dividing rational numbers, 2 and 2/3 divided by 1 and 1/2. So gagawin muna natin mixed number, right? Ay improper. Ayan. So maging yung 2 and 2/3 maging 8/3. Bakit? 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, 8/3. Divided by 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3/2. So ay 3 halves. Ngayon, kukupyahin natin si 8/3. Tapos yung division, maging multiplication sign na siya or operation. Ganun po mag-divide. Binabago natin yung division sign, maging multiplication. Then kukunin natin yung reciprocal. Yes, reciprocal. R-E-C-I-P-R-O-C-E-L. Okay. Kabaliktaran ng 3/2, maging 2/3. Okay? Then, proceed to multiplication. 8 times 2, 16. 3 times 3, 9. And then, ginawa natin mixed number. Naging 16/9 is the final answer or equals to 1 and 7/9. Paano ginawa yun, sir? Dinivide na natin 16 by 9. Okay? Diba? Paano malalaman? 9 times 1, 9 plus 7, 16/9. So, tama. 1 and 7/9. Then, 4 and 24 hundredths divided by 2 tenths is equivalent to 21 and 2 tenths. Paano po yun? Yung 4.24, dividend natin yan. Ito yon. So, para maging whole number natin yung divisor, diba 2 tenths kasi siya, mag-move tayo ng isa sa kanan para maging whole number yung divisor. So ngayon, dahil nag-move siya sa kanan ng isa, mag-move din tayo sa kanan dito sa dividend ng isa. Kaya naging 42.4. Okay? Then 42.4, so divide natin 42 by 2, naging 21, di ba? Yung number muna. So 21 divided by 2 ay 42. Then 4, bring down 4. Understood na yun na point, di ba? Point lang naman siya. So we have 0.4. So understood na yun. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Kaya nga, and 2 na siya. 0.2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So 0. That's why we have 21 and 2 tenths. So that's it. Okay, let's have more examples. So negative 3/4 divided by 5/8. So again, kunin natin yung reciprocal nito. Then proceed to multiplication. So magiging, ayan, when dividing fractions, change division to multiplying by the reciprocal. Ayan, di ba? Babaguhin natin yung division, maging multiplication, and then kunin reciprocal ng pangalawang, yung divisor. Di ba? Dividend divisor kasi siya. Dividend divisor. So, negative 3/4 times, di ba? 5/8 kanina, naging 8/5. Then proceed to multiplication. Negative 3 times 8 is equals to negative 24. 4 times 5, 20. That's why we have the result of negative 24/20. Or in the lowest term, we have, yes, we have what? By 2 ba? Or by 4? Okay, by 2. So, maging 12/10. By 2 lang ba? O by 6? By, okay, it's maging negative 6/5. By 4, yes. So, negative 6/5 or negative 1 and 1/5 pag mixed number, right? Divide nyo lang yung 6 by 5. Negative 1 and 1/5 or negative 6/5. Let's try. So, what is the quotient for negative 21 divided by negative 3? Sige nga. That's correct. We have positive 7 kasi po dividing same sign, the result is positive. But this one, 1/5 divided by negative 10/3. What is the result? Again, kukunin natin yung reciprocal ng negative 10/3, maging 3/10. Tapos 1/5 times 3 over negative 3/10. So, magiging negative 3 over negative 50, right? Yes, tama. Letter D. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening or tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yes. Thank you and God bless. Again, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.